Governor Adeleke issues directives on food inflation, fuel prices, and people's welfare. In line with his promise during the national protest, Governor Ademola Adeleke has issued a series of policy directives targeting alleviation of residents' economic pains and hardship. Governor Adeleke, who had assured protesters of ongoing steps to fulfill their demands as it affects the state government today, instructed government agencies to fast-track implementation of programs and policies on food security, internal security, minimum wage, fuel affordability, among others. I am committed to implementing our commitments, especially from the recent national protests as it affects issues within our mandate areas. We are passionate to push ahead with our welfare agenda, which is number one on our governance programs. It is in that line that I hereby direct the Ministry of Agriculture and the Food Security Committee action to commence the implementation process without any further delay. We must roll out action plans with timeliness for achieving the goals of food access, farm security, and food affordability. By next week, I will be flagging off distribution of farm equipment, seedlings, and farm inputs, including fertilizer, tractors, among others. We must hit the ground running. The ministry is further directed to finalize plans on the multiple cultivation of hundreds of hectares of land across state local governments under the Young Agropreneurs Incubation Program. We must implement a comprehensive back-to-farm project that includes state assistance for farm preparation, tractorization, and off-taking mechanisms. The governor was quoted as saying, "The state governor, who promised enlarged governance consultation with stakeholders such as civil society, students, and youths, equally tasked the Ministry of Science and Innovations to produce an implementation plan for the recently amended and approved state ECT policy and state innovation policy to widen space for youth engagement. Our government recognizes deployment of ICT for job creation and youth engagement. Hence, we recently approved a state ECT and tech innovation policies. The relevant ministry is expected to prepare for implementation, especially for job creation among our teeming youth. Our government has started paying bursaries to students. The first phase is completed. We are working on the second phase. We are committed to supporting the education of youth in various institutions. We have a program in the pipeline for students in tertiary institutions, a talent hunt program to be implemented with the student leadership in the state. Meanwhile, we continue to pay the half salary and pension debts we inherited from the previous government. We will continue to ease the pains of our senior citizens and workers. On minimum wage, we have set up an implementation committee. Relevant stakeholders are included to ensure an all-inclusive process